if you're going to successfully address, I think, like long-term weight loss, I tell my clients, I want you to become like slim, but it's SLWM, a successful long-term weight manager. Because, the truth is, like, as someone who's been morbidly obese, I have to manage my weight for the rest of my life. Like, I don't get a day off. I have a whole bunch of fat cells that are empty, but they're still there.
Yeah.
And the moment I start to eat like an undisciplined toddler, they're going to get refilled. So we have to be able to, I think, make peace with the biological reality we're facing.
So what do you, I mean, that's something I see in people every day, that they're in that cycle. In your example, say with chocolate or pasta or bread or whatever it is. What's the alternative to white-knuckling it forever?
That's a really good question, because I think for each individual, it's going to look a little bit different. And this is, I think, where the power of like coaching comes in.
Yeah.
So Lifestyle 180, for example, the program that I work with people in, it's a 180 program, and it's really about a change in direction for your life, hence the name. And it is kind of a structured path that we follow. But I look at it like this. So Matt, if you've ever been bowling, and there's those bumper rails you can get put up on the bowling alley so your ball doesn't end in the gutter. And that's really what this is a lot like. I said, we're gonna try and implement something in your life, but I'm gonna give you quite a bit of wiggle room here. And along the way, you're gonna bump into those guardrails, but I'm gonna be here to stop you from landing in the gutter, essentially. Because we have to actually screw up. We have to make mistakes. Like in the beginning, like I would lose clients, and it was really because they were afraid to tell me that they were struggling. They had this idea that they had to be perfect. Yeah. And I was like, no. I want you to come and tell me when you like face planted and made an entire pizza disappear. And I say, I will never use your trip ups, your stumbles, your failures as ammunition against you. I will never coerce you or manipulate you, because I want to empower you. And I think that's the name of your podcast, Empowered Nutrition. I want to empower you. In order to do that, we have to screw up. But I'm going to create the space where your screw-ups aren't a place of judgment, but they are going to be a place of learning. And sometimes it'll be a bit of uncomfortable learning. But I'm going to make sure that you're not alone in that process.
Yeah, so it sounds like your approach, it's not any specific diet, it's rethinking intentionality in terms of like where the path of someone's life is, how they value themselves and how they see themselves, not aiming for perfection overnight, but gradually working to improve.